Alright, good morning. This is a very interesting level. The only way to destroy the tiles is with sun dots. And to get the sun dots from the sun gates are loaded here underneath the snow. And you have 28 moves. Then, in addition, you have a water objective. You have target tracks that, well, and tiles, technically, blocking your water paths. And water is located, I don't know, something in here. So, the best way to destroy a lot of snow all over the board, and the best way to destroy a lot of targets, squares. But they put all this snow in the middle to mess with your squares opportunity, because look at where you can make squares. That's all. And that is not enough room to reliably make squares. So you can't depend on squares. So this definitely is an ultra hard board. They got the rating on that one right. So I'm pretty happy with this initial, because I have a square that's going to hit this snow, and these two greens are going to hit snow and snow and snow and snow. So 3 of the sun dots that are covered in snow are going to get hit, and I'm happy about that. And by a little bit more luck, because that dies, we end up with a purple square. Doesn't mean we'll be able to use it, or we'll want to use it. Might want to use it, but at least we have a square set up. Yeah, this is okay. So let's just dive in, and I'll see what happens. This is about the 6th or 7th time I've played this, and it's pretty difficult. Right. Purple. So, and purple. So we touch this sun gate, snow on the sun gate. Open up that water. It's acceptable. Move some snow. That's it. But that's pretty good. So let's see what our alternatives are, because that was 1, 2 snow plus a water, right? And we get a target in there. Now, this is what's interesting, is that normally squares are almighty, but not necessarily on this board, because this red right here gives me 1, 2 sun dots, just like the square. This is the water, hits the water, just like the square, and kills the target, just like the square. And unlike the square, it hits an extra snow. What is better? I don't know. I haven't captured the zen of this, or the chi. That's a better word. The chi of this board. So I'm going to check out what happens with the next turn to help me decide. We'll do the easy analysis first. So dead, and that puts this yellow right here next to a blank. And that would, if I did the yellow, somehow, in any way whatsoever, that sun gate is now open. That's pretty good on such an early turn. Might that be 3 turns, 3 hits? I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, it would be. And don't forget, especially killing these sun gates, the snow on the sun gates, dramatically improves your ability to make squares, because then you have all of this. Yay! So opening up the sun gates is good because it gets you lots of destruction power, but it also gives you square power. So let's take a closer look at this. Yellow comes down. Damage. Okay, that's about it. That's easy. Purple square is going to be a little more difficult. Purple square. DB. Scrubber. Okay, good. So, damage. Damage. And target. Okay, and then this yellow drops down. So this red goes all the way to here where the yellow is, so that doesn't help clear this other red. This red does not drop down. I'm not on this side. There's no guarantee that there's a good move coming up. In fact, it looks like it makes a whole bunch of diagonals. And on this side, it messes up the red opportunity. And it doesn't create anything awesome over here. So, contrary to my normal playstyle, I will not do the square. I know, crazy day. Crazy. But I still have a question. Do I want to kill the blank? This board does not have special dots that fall. So, killing blanks is 100% tactical, not strategic. Strategic being, the difference in what I'm trying to say is when you don't know what might fall, you want other good special dots to fall, a strategy is to prefer to kill the blanks. Or in this situation, when nothing's gonna fall, the strategy is to prefer not to kill the blanks. So if you kill a blank, it's because of a specific tactical reason. Voila. And I don't want to kill the blank because I want, at the very least, when this yellow is here, I can do swoosh boom, and that dies. So, not killing the blank. Okay, turn the brush on. Oh, I don't want to be stupid. Okay. Another good thing about not killing the blank is that. Okay, so I got square. Ooh, now this is interesting. Square, touch, and damage, and looky, damage dead. I do say yes, that's 1, 2, 3 snow and 1 target. And if I go this direction, I get 1, 2 snow, 1 target, and I don't really get any super awesome drop. Okay, I'm actually going to do the square now. That's pretty funny to me. But I'm strange. So lots of things are funny to me that aren't funny to anybody else. I don't care. Turn on the brush. Right. So we have a sun gate open and we can't do nada with it. Yes. Okay. Here is very specific, but it does open this up. It makes this red contiguous and makes these blues contiguous on top of the sun gate. Similarly, we have red going this direction, we have yellow going this direction. Wow, so we don't really have a lot of good options here. Wow, there's crap out here. Oh. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for is there a place I can set up a square? Because doing something like this, or like this, or like this, okay, cool, I open up a sun gate, but then what the hell am I going to do with it? Obviously on this side I know I can hit with this or this, but I mean, what am I going to really do with it? Because you only got 25 moves. That's a huge bottleneck for having to uncover this stuff, create it, use it, kill enough targets, and move water all the way up these into these 4 dots. It's a lot of work to do with only 25 moves left. So, in terms of creating squares, this is somewhat interesting because it makes this yellow contiguous. It puts that blank where this blank is, and you've got a small red elbow, which means if there's a red sitting right here and it drops, you get red square, and you have large red elbow, which on the next turn will kill 4 shields, not shields, targets, 4 targets, and hit some ice. Possibility. So one possibility is move that blue, and this is, I call that allowing yourself to get luckier, creating the opportunity that the randomness of the game can help you. The randomness in this case is what color will drop here. If it's red, or if it's blank, that is super duper sweet because we get a red square. Yes. And there are other things that could be cool that allow us to kill this. So, creating situations where randomness can be good for you. compared to this, if I go here, I'll have blues, reds, these things move down, and there's no like, oh my god, I got so lucky, I got this amazing drop. You can't, that does not create, it does not allow you to take advantage of randomness. It doesn't create a situation where randomness will be good for you. So I'm leaning towards the blues. Okay, killing this moves the red into place and leaves 3 things open. Yeah, technically that's the whole randomness thing, but it's not as awesome. But what is awesome is opening that up so that you get the full block. So I'm not completely dismissing that option yet. Okay, so right now I'm examining this because that is 2 targets, and targets are important because you're going to eventually need to move water. And it brings this blank into play so that these yellows are essentially contiguous, and it puts these reds, these blues contiguous. Where's the green, blanky, green, red, blue. Okay, so that's I'm not real interested in that one. Okay, and then I should examine one more, which is this. Moves the red down. You have this 3 thingamabobber going on. Man, there is a lot of reds that bloomed here. This, and with the yellows, horizontal pairs pretty far apart. But you know what? With the blue, there's like no blue over here. I'm going blue. Ready? Here we go. Let's watch my stupidity. Oh! You see? I created an opportunity for randomness to be on my side. I think I'm paraphrasing the Hunger Games here. What does it say? May the odds be ever in your favor? Is that what they say? Yeah, something like that. So let's take a look. I do have exactly 1 square, correct? Correct. Which is here. So reds die. That damages this. Reds die. That damages this and opens up the sun gate and opens up a block for lots of squares. Reds die. Damage to a sun gate. Reds die. And does that create contiguous? Yeah, it does. It creates some more continuity with the blue that's over here, the blues and blanks and such as. Okay, I'm going to take a quick look to see if there's any reason not to do red. I mean, plus kills 4 targets. I don't. Sometimes the reason to do red is there's like one little tiny move that amplifies the value of doing the red square on the next turn. I don't see one. squares inherently, because they move so many blocks, squares inherently, dots, not blocks. Squares inherently do what I said, where they put you in a position to allow the randomness to give you an advantage. So, I've got a blue square. Do I have any other squares? I don't have any other squares. But in addition to the blue square, I'm seeing other potential smart moves. So, blue square turns the sun gate 1. That's very good. Gives you 2 targets. That's very good. Damages snow that needs to die at some point, but otherwise has no special function. Same with that. Dead. So, boom, damages and removes that snow. Damages and removes the water snow. And damages this. Oh, and opens up the other sun gate, so that you have 4 sun gates and 2 full places for making squares. Try and beat that one. I don't think you're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna even look. And now, because there's so much room to make squares, look, you got 6. Oh, in here. And you could create another one. It's just... Alright. So, they're all yellow. And there's 1 yellow sitting on there, but if I do this yellow, that will turn 2 sun gates. Snow, it will hit that one. Targets, it will hit that one. You'll actually make, right now where these are diagonal, it'll make those contiguous. It'll be a line of 3 purple. With a purple on top of it. So if there's a purple here, it's a purple square. Okay, I cannot see a reason to go somewhere else, unless there's damage to that snow that I didn't finish. So there we are. And okay, there's a purple. There's a purple. So I'd like to have a purple square. There's a green and there's a blue. Those are less desirable, but still desirable. Do I have a purple square? I don't think I have a purple square. I think I got really close. And just wouldn't do it for me. Right? That's what happened here. Got this green. Can't kill that green. This blue elbow, maybe there'd be awesome purple drop or something, but that's not great. Okay, these are contiguous, so I can, right? Yeah, that's purple. I can, the important part is here. I can go ahead and turn these 2 sun gates without a square, and if I remove so much of the purple, it's not the same thing as a square, but it creates lots of opportunities. Hit snow, hit snow, hit snow, which is an important snow, hit snow, actually moves water, which is pretty cool, and we pick up 2 targets in the process. And because I don't want to think about it, because it's pretty early in the morning, that's why it's not loud as hell over here. I'm going to go all the way, and I'm killing all these others because I'm not taking the time to calculate everything that's going to happen up at the top. And like I said, killing lots and lots of purple in a line is almost like killing the purple in the square. Turn on the brush when you're doing the demo. I turned on the brush. Okay. This and that. It's like this and like this and like that and then this, y'all. Is that how it goes? Okay. Those are sun dots. The kind of unspectacular sun dots because they don't create squares, but you don't need squares from your sun dots because you just need the sun dot to explode on one of these tiles and it kills all the tiles in the neighborhood. That's the only essential thing the sun dots must do. And there is an interesting play here. So we come along, make the sun dot, kill the boobity bobbity. Let's take out some targets. Let's move a sundial and hurt some snow. And for good measure, we'll kill another green. That's actually... that's tickling my fancy. I'm leaning in that direction. Do I want to think more about this? No, screw it. So, okay, fine. I'll think a little bit more about this. Kill. Yeah, I get a sun dot, a red, a green, and a blue. Oh my god. This is not graphic design class. I don't need an RGB with a sun dot. And what I'm looking for, I'm scanning for the ability to create a square, and I'm not seeing it. Maybe you see it. If you see it, maybe you should do it. I don't know. So I still have to make one more decision. Do I kill that green or that green? The only thing I know for sure is this red. So kind of the question is, where do I want the red? Do I want the red here? Or do I want the red there? I want the... Look, if I put the red there, this red drops down. And if I wanted to, I have the opportunity to activate, to hit the sun gate. Okay, I'm doing it. Right, right. I went the I calculated all that, and then I went the wrong way. That's classic. That's what I do, right? I mean, right? I do that all the time. I'm good at this game in spite of my silly errors. Turn on the brush. Turn on the brush when you're doing the demo. Okay. I see this because it's one target. Dead tiles and lots of dead dots, which can help clear things up, and some damage. Actually, that should be, if I'm counting correctly, that's 2 hits on there, so it will die. That's so stupid. I guess the red really wouldn't have helped. Maybe it would have even hurt. I don't know. I don't care. It might have hurt because his blue would be lower, and I'd kill that blue, and I might not want to kill it. Over here. over here, I don't see anything better than killing tiles. Okay. Immediately, I noticed this. Okay, this is now becoming important because we have a lot of open space, and remember, you only need the sun dots for killing the tiles. Sure, they can help a lot with water, but they're not essential. You're not required to use your sun dots to spread the water. It might make your life easier. You might want to do it, but you're not required. Sure. What that also means is, even though I immediately see this, it's may not, because these tiles are already gone. I may not want to mess with that. I may want to do something more like this, because you need a tile. I need a sun dot on that side. I need, but that's all, folks. Do this, that makes the red contiguous. Gives me lots of options for moving the sun dot around. This kills the target. Makes contiguous red. The reason I'm not really considering this is because that would put the sun dot way down here, and then that's just not useful for me. You know, this isn't terrible, because you get green sun dot. Okay, whatever. I'm not sure. My intuition's telling me to go this side because the other side is already boopity booped. Okay. Turn on the brush. We're doing the demo. You know that song, Get Your Freak On? That sounds like, is it the Nutcracker? Dun, da, 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 da. Like, Dance the Sugar Plum Fairies? Is that, no, whatever. I think there's another song that sounds a lot like that. Tchaikovsky might have a copyright infringement suit. I mean, Marvin Gaye's family had a copyright infringement suit, allegedly, against, I don't know who owns that song, Robin Thicke and Pharrell or something like that. I'm noticing reds and purples and sun, but I'm not seeing a way to make it all fit together. Now I'm going to examine the shield situation because it's super duper duper important. And that may be a reason to want to do this, because these two shields move over here, so that's 3 shields out of 6. And then again, I have a sun dot. I'm glad I turned it. frickin' brush back on. Could do something like boom, blow up my tiles. It will move water. Okay. Yeah. Get your freak on. Alright. Need 5. Sun dot there. These 4 targets. Thank you. Move here. And we can go boobity boom on 4 targets. And boobity boom on 4 targets is pretty good when you really want 5. So that's a real possibility. Then there's this puppy. Oh no, that's not a good one. That's not good because see, it brings this red here and puts that red down here, and now you do not have contiguous reds, and you're not guaranteed the ability to turn the sun gate. What did I talk about earlier? The blue. Okay, I'm just doing the blue thingy. I don't see a reason to not go squishy on those 4 targets. Turn your brush on. The interesting thing is I get more options. Because of the contiguous reds, but I don't want to go in that direction because the point is killing 4 squares. But I could go here, and that might actually be good because it could, if I go here, it's definitely blowing up this purple, so then there's no guaranteed purple vertical pairs. If I go all the way over here, then all this junk dies. And these greens stay contiguous, these blues stay contiguous. Okay. Alright. One more shield and target. One more target. And we can start moving the water. Cool part about that is if this is gone and we can actually start working for real on water, then while we're working on sun dots to kill these tiles, when we blow up the tiles, we're probably going to move some water too. So pretty good situation to be in with 14 moves, I think. I don't feel fantastic, but I don't feel defeated. Okay, the thing I'm looking at the most is here, because there's not a lot of purple in the area, and it accomplishes this objective and keeps this contiguous and this contiguous, and I like that. And it makes this contiguous, and I like that. What other ways? How many do I need to kill one? Well, good. I'm glad there's not a whole lot of options here. So the other way is to kill this. And that move alone doesn't really do a whole lot for me. So how about this? What does that do? Nothing. And that is 1, 2. If there's a purple up here, it will give me a purple square here. Okay, that's not bad. So the red's here, I get a red square. If 2 blues drop, I can turn into a blue square. Okay, actually this is I'm not really sure. These are somewhat in equal pose. Dude, I don't know. I think this creates more opportunities for luck. The continuity over here is not going to go away, and look at that. Turn the brush on. Opportunity, you gotta create the opportunities, the randomness, go your direction. And that's what we got. Alright, so we can do water. I hit those purples, water goes here, turns that. All the contiguousness that I talked about before happens on this side. Yeah, whatever. This is a long video. Okay, and you might remember that I mentioned before, if 2 blues drop, which they did, you know, a blue and a blank, then I can create a blue square while turning a sun gate, which is pretty darn good. So now I'm looking to see if there's other options that I'm excited about. I'm not. Good, because I don't really think so much. And this will kill the last snow. Goodbye, snow. And this will give me a thingamabobber. What are those things called? Sundial. Yeah, there you go. Sundial. What would it turn? Turn the brush on. Okay. Did a sundial. Did a sundial with a square. Why would I do a sundial with a square? This would die, nothing happens. This would die. These are meh type moves. I'm in love with, I love squares, but I'm not really excited about this. Look at that, it's a yellow square. Yellow square gives me water. Nothing. Yellow square actually does not destroy the blue square, because this column moves down one, so the blue square comes here. But then there's green there. I think there's a green square. I don't know. I might want to create. I might want to hit this blue without making a square. That's actually a real possibility. Especially if I had a way to turn this. I don't need a way to turn that into a yellow square because it'll be a yellow square. Oh, a yellow square. A yellow square that I could do floppity boobity doobie with the sun dot thingamabobber. Do I care? Don't. Choop, okay, I'm gonna be really unconventional, and there you have it. Oh no, it's blue. Oh, so close. Okay. This is, whoa, do I have it? No. This is what I was talking about earlier. Now that the tracks are gone, while we are trying to kill tiles with our sun dots, we can actually do some real work with water. So turn the brush on. So now we got water all the way up here, which is super cool, man. Yeah. So this is what I'm examining. I'm also really trying hard to find a square, and it's not. There's some vertical pairs, but those aren't gonna work. There's a possibility I want to just hit those two yellows and see if I get super duper lucky. If I got super duper lucky, I would do a red square. And if I did a red square, it would be like zoom, boom, boom, meaning nothing. So, pretty sure that means kill this and kill all three, because we'll make a give up. Oh no, that sucks, because the nope. No, we don't want to. We don't want to kill this one, because we want the square to the. It's not a sun dot. It's only long demo video of just like blah. Do I try and make a red square? Didn't. I think a few seconds ago I was like, red squares are boring. If I turn that into a sun dot, am I gonna have super special awesomeness? No. But I mean, you know, whatever. Okay. No. There. Yeah. The point is to kill the tiles. Bonus is soupity boopity. Bonus is the water. 6 with lots and lots and lots of water. The fact that we're so high is good. Hitting the lower ones is easier, but when they're isolated, it's still difficult. Squares potential. There's a green square sitting here, and of course there's red squares in here. theoretically there's green here, but I don't see anything any movement over here that can make that happen. Okay, what's red? Get a stupid cloud zebra. Oh! Okay, red. Make a red. How do I make a red? Make a red by doing... Okay, I'm gonna make a red by killing this green. I'm gonna kill that green with this blank. So, the question is, does this blank go with me? And if that goes with me, this does not, don't touch. Do not touch, because we want the red right there. That's the whole point. So, do I kill the blank? And the reason I might want to kill the blank is because the blank would move the water, but blank also matches nicely with stuff, you know, like purples, greens. More like purples, because there'll be a purple on the top of the screen. Which means I'm going to kill it. Am I going to kill it? No, I'm not going to kill it. I'm not going to kill it because it keeps the purples together. Alright. Did anything change my mind? No. Alright. Then, whoop. I'm not going to wait. 4 moves. 5 colors. 19 frickin' waters. And is there a square? There's oh, there is a square. I was going to complain that there's no square, but there is a square. There's water here and nowhere else. But it does tighten this up and give us a purple square. And that's all. Nah. Go to square. Okay, lookity. Super duper 2. Water all the way down. Sweet. Water. Turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waters out of. So that would take me to 33. So yeah, that's pretty darn good for one move, especially when I only have 3 moves left. Okay, and the alternative is purple. It's 1 water. That's it. Okay, whatever. Not difficult. Still not gonna win. Turn. Brush on. Otherwise, I definitely am not gonna win. Okay, we got too many colors here. We got yellow, purple, blue. So, blue is the favored color because it's the most, but yellow is the favored color because it's the highest, and these two are isolated, so it makes them by far the hardest on the board to kill. Blue's pretty good because it throws us a sun dot on the side of the board where it can actually be useful. And the purple gives us a sun dot, but we don't need it over here because we can just do squares. Okay, I'm doing blue. Blue. There's only one way to do it blue. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's only one way to do a blue. Ha! Not funny. Alright, I got one whole freaking move left to kill 5. And what colors do we have? Purple, purple, yellow, red, and they're all over the board. I do not know of any move in the universe that could possibly win this. Bugger. So what would I do if I had a lot more moves? I would strongly consider this, because that would allow me to kill both those in the next turn. I would strongly consider one of the many options I have for purple, because kills this and moves everything down. Everything. And oh yeah, and this purple, and that could so that would leave us 3 non-water spaces, and maybe it would shake things up enough and we get super lucky. So it's the thing about making it possible for you to get luck. Why am I thinking about this? Okay. I'm gonna leave the sun dot because there's no reason to use it. So, and I'm gonna get a sun dot. Come on, don't do that. Sun dot. Sun dot. Sun dot. Dot. There we go. Super good. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm out of moves, but I frick. Okay. Hopefully that commentary was helpful, even though it was really long.